What's up, Hockey Town? I'm Carley Johnston, joined today by Anders Eriksson. How's it going over there, Anders?
Hello, Carly. Good. It's getting a little cabin fever here with the Corona thing that's going on, and staying home, staying safe and healthy, and with the children. And my new profession is homeschooling through with help of teachers through the digital world.
And how's that going for you?
The teachers don't get paid enough. I can just say that.
Love it. All right. Well, during this season pause, we are re-airing some classic Red Wings games, some of which you played in. So are you ready to take a trip down memory lane?
Absolutely. I would love to.
Awesome. All right. Let's start with your personal hockey story. What got you into hockey?
Well, funny story. I mean, my dad was never into it. He never really played it. His best friend gave the first pair of hockey skates to my brother, who is 4 years older. And then, obviously, as a young brother, I want to be like my brother. And we were very fortunate to, in our backyard, but it was part of the community we lived in, was a soccer field that in winter turned into a hockey rink. So I started skating very, very early. I was 2.5, 3 when I was the first time on the ice. And from there on, I fell in love with it. But I played any kind of sport, anything when I grew up, which included soccer, handball, downhill skiing, cross country skiing, played soccer, anything to be active, I guess, because apparently I had a lot of energy when I was younger.
Fast forward to the 1997-98 season. You are a professional hockey player for the Red Wings, and they make it to the playoffs. What was it like playing with elite players like Nick Lidstrom, Yzerman, Shanahan, and more?
I think it's any kid's dream who starts playing hockey and want to become a professional player, hockey player, and such an early stage in my career over here in North America. The first year in '97 when we won, I should say, I was part of the organization. Was my second year, and then my first true year up, we go to the Stanley Cup Finals and go the whole way. It was kind of surreal. I don't think you really understood it. I didn't understand it until a while after how hard it is, and to get to that point and have the opportunity to win. In my mind, and many other people's, the greatest trophy in sports.
Yeah, so as you mentioned, you go on to sweep the Capitals. What does it mean as a player to hoist the Stanley Cup, knowing all your hard work has paid off?
It's probably the lightest 32 pounds I think it weighs that you lift up, and the joy and the all the emotion that you've been going through, and it was a remarkable playoff run we did, and obviously at home we remember from the second game when Esa Tikkanen, a good friend of mine from childhood, missed the open net, and then we go back and we win in second overtime, and then you come there and you win. It was just, like I said, I think it was very surreal, the whole thing that happened when we won, and the celebration and the locker room, and then we flew back to Detroit, and it was just uh, like talking about it and going back in time like we do right now, you get goosebumps because it's something that you're never ever going to forget.
Absolutely. Now, can you expand on you said Tikkanen was your childhood friend on that missed open net shot. Are you still giving him crap for that?
Me? No, I'm not that kind of a person. Of course I am. Every time I have an opportunity, when I do see him, it's been a few years now, but I met Issa when I was probably 10 or 11, 10. He was married to a really good friend of my sister in my hometown, and every summer he came back and he told stories, and he was on practice and skated me, and you didn't ask, you just say how long should I skate, how long should I stay out, and but then when that happened, that was a big thing. I was in media in Sweden, and every time when I did get the cup, when we had the cup for those 2 days, we had a lot of fun with that. Obviously, he won a few of them. I think 5. I think he has 4 or 5 Stanley Cups. But winning that and he missing the net, that was fun. I remember talking to him before Game 3, and I said, that was all Swedish, not Finnish. So
That's awesome. Outside of that, is there a memory that stands out personally from that series?
Uh, I think it was as I didn't play the year before, and you came in, and I came back in, got an opportunity to play, and truly got the confidence from all the coaches to play not just 2 or 3 minutes, but you get to spend substantial minutes, and obviously playing with Slava Fetisov helped, and the people you played with just made you better. I think the coolest thing was when you were on there and when they handed you to raise the cup. That was just incredible feeling. Incredible that I wasn't per se part of it in '97, but the year after I worked even harder, and you really realized how much it takes to get there. And I'm super proud to be part of it, and always will be.
That's incredible. What an unforgettable moment. Last but not least, is there a message you'd like to send to Hockey Town?
Well, I haven't been there for a real game, and now obviously in the new arena, I should say. It's truly the best fans, the best owner. The people that are involved in hockey are very knowledgeable, and I love every time I come up and I do have the opportunity to come and help out with your fantasy camp and just interact with everybody who works from Al Saboka to Phil to, I didn't have a chance to see Stevie when he came back last year, but next time I come up, I will make sure that I go in and talk to him as well.
That's awesome. Mr. Eriksson, thank you so much for being here. It's always a pleasure talking to you and catching up. I hope you and your family stay happy and healthy during this time.
Thank you very much. Anytime. Always a pleasure to speak to you as well.